We're Darby and Ro, and Cosmo. We're currently travelling Australia in our self-converted van. We upload videos every week about our travels and the ups and downs of living in a van. This is what we got up to this week.
Yesterday we left Broome and today we're about to start on a 4.5 hour drive to Port Hedland. Darby is getting her sunscreen on because now that the windows are open we're getting burnt.
And the sun's on my side today.
The sun's on her side today. Yes. For today's drive I'll be listening to The War on the West.
And I'm listening to Daisy Jones and the Six. We arrived in Port Hedland yesterday and we were told by some volunteers that we couldn't stay at the free site if we didn't have an onboard shower, which was so bizarre. We've never heard anything like that in like the last 8 months of traveling, so that was a bit weird. So we've come over to this golf course. We stayed here for the night and the showers are kind of gross here, so kind of a waste of money. Today we're thinking of heading to this free campsite on the beach, which will be so much fun, and then we're going to head to Karratha, hopefully a caravan park, for some showers and then continue on from there. But yeah, that shower thing was so weird. I can't believe like you couldn't stay on like a free just pit of gravel. Like it didn't have any toilets or anything, but like you had to have an onboard shower. Like I've heard of toilets before, it's like being self-contained, like you need a toilet on board, which we have. We've got one of those portaloos. But they said like if the toilet couldn't come out the side of the van and if you didn't have an inbuilt shower, then you couldn't use the space. I don't know. Weird, but they were nice enough. The volunteers were just like, look, we're just trying to save you some money. Apparently the rangers like fine people $300 for not having a shower in their van, which is so bizarre. Like nowhere else in the country does that, so that was a really weird experience. Cosmo and Rowan are just walking around. Hopefully Cosmo does some poops, and yeah, about to have some Cheerios for breakfast. Nothing too exciting this morning, just mundane, normal life. Following them, but we started watching their YouTube videos and they're pretty good, so follow Carsten and Maxine. They've got a really cool van. We've just pulled up to this Cleaverville campsite. It's right by the ocean. We've got a nice little fire pit. Got the noodles cooking for lunch. Cosmo's waiting to go into the ocean. And an absolute rookie mistake wearing a white shirt because Cosmo obviously jumps on me to get to the window and it got dirty in about 3 seconds. Ready for the beach?
Ready for the beach.
Had an outdoor shower. We've got these beautiful mountains in the background. It's a good little afternoon. We got about 100 Mozzie bites last night between the two of us, and I'm allergic to them, so they blow up like crazy.
I don't know what changed, because the first night we were here, I didn't get a single mozzie bite. And then last night, I reckon I've got 30 something just on my legs.
Crazy.
It's all over my torso, my arms.
Just everywhere.
It's everywhere. I don't know what happened.
What have we got here? We got a new collar and a new toy. What'd you say it was called?
Tough Fluff Snuggle Toy.
Tough Fluff Snuggle Toy. He looks so excited. Just packing up our fridge at the moment. It's always a bit hectic. We got some Stingos gel to help with the mozzie bites because we are absolutely covered after last night and it is so painful. Oh, there you go. My favourite song in the world, besides Photograph by Ed Sheeran. This is number 2.
Oh, I'm a mess. I fell before everything that I want. Think I found worth the wait.
Statue of Red Dog. If you're an Aussie, you've probably seen the movie. Well, Rowan hasn't. It was filmed in this region. We are on our way to our campsite for the night, and the name of this place, we don't really know how it's pronounced, but I'll give you a look at it. This word here, how do you think that's pronounced? Because we've been saying it as gonorrhea, but I'm sure it's not called that. Like the G must be silent or something, so we're gonna ask the caretakers if we bump into them how it's pronounced. But yeah, how would you pronounce that? It's exciting, isn't it? So, we just got bogged. The sand was a little softer than we expected, and we got bogged as soon as we drove in here. And we never ended up buying tyre tracks because we're like, oh, we'll always just see if it's sandy. We're not going to need to be using them at all. And we just drove 20 minutes away from the caretaker at this site. So it's going to be a very, very long walk back. Bummer. I don't know what to use.
Maybe I'll just chuck the board under that wheel.
Cosmo, you're going to be our little good luck charm. We're going to get out of this on the first try, aren't we? Yeah? Oh! I think that snapped. I thought it snapped, but yeah, I think it got deeper. Oh no. Literally half the tyre is in the sand. We've got a long walk ahead of us. You're going to be happy. It's going to be all in the sand. This random guy just appeared from down in the beach area and basically just saw us or heard us get bogged or something, and it's like, oh, just give me 15 minutes and I'll pack up my awning and I'll come get you out. How lovely. People around here are just so nice. He isn't even worried. He's like, oh, it's all an adventure. Don't stress about it. And here I am, stressing that we're going to be stuck here for days. Cosmo's down on the beach, I think. Well, it's not really much of a beach, it's very low tide. Also, top tip, if you come to Gonorrhea Point, number 5 is not suitable for two-wheel drives. Cosmo's helping with the digging.
He's trying to unbog me.
He's trying to unbog Rowan. We've been so lucky on this trip. The 2 times we've been bogged, someone has been just around the corner with all the right gear and absolutely just knows what to do, which is just so lucky.
It just shows up.
Yeah.
Like they're like got all the gear and they're like, oh, I can't wait for someone to get stuck and I can just pull them out.
Yeah. They're waiting for people like us to get bogged.
If anything, we're providing a service to these people.
A free service.
He's been waiting his whole 4-wheel driving life to be able to pull someone out of sand, and we've just given him this opportunity.
Providing Australia a great service, that's all we're out here doing.
We're creating everyday heroes.
Oh my god. What a legend. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, how are you feeling?
That's an adventure. How fun.
Thanks!
Not working.
What an absolutely stressful time. Also, this is what snapped when we got bogged and we tried to reverse up onto it. This just goes underneath the pedals here. It just covers up this hole in the floor that the van came with when we bought it.